Hello everyone! Welcome or welcome back to the Soul Star Wavelengths. Woo! It's Nirvana. Alright, so today got a little reading for you. So it's what are people realizing about you? I find this to be very fun, this topic. So we have pile 1 here and pile 2. So I'll see you at 1 or 2 or both of the piles. All right. Oh, and thank you so much to my new subscribers. Hi and welcome. If you want to subscribe, you can be part of the Soul Star family here. All right. Anyway, okay. See you at your piles. All right. Hi there, pile 1, the Dipper pile. So this is the left brain pile, logical. You might have a lot of particular interests, like quirky interests. You might be into mysteries, uncovering mysteries specifically. You might be into conspiracy theories as well. Anything else? You're very brave and courageous, even when you are scared. And you probably have a connection to the stars. You might enjoy astronomy or astrology. All right. Well, you know I had to do it again. We had to get the old bibliomancy going with journal number 3. All right, so let's do it. Get these out of the way. Okay. Let's get a page to divine. So let's see, what are people realizing about pile number 1? Whoa. Okay. I've always dreamed of seeing the Loch Ness Monster in person, and this local legend was the next best thing. Now, this is cool because this is actually, this is part of the journal that Dipper has written himself. So the character that this little card that I made, he wrote this. I didn't exactly get a photograph. Ugh, long story. But here's a very realistic drawing of the local lake monster they call the Gobblewonker. Oh my goodness. Mouth for gobbling, long neck for wonking. And then we have Old Man McGucket on this side. Okay. So, from these pages, I'm going to say that people are realizing there is a lot more to you than meets the eye. They realize that they had typecast you in some way that was extremely inaccurate. They're realizing you are probably one of the smartest people they've ever met. They might have thought the opposite at some point. Yeah, this is definitely a unconventional genius pile. So people are realizing that. They're realizing you might have a knack for inventing, or just that you're a very good problem solver. Okay, so one of the things it says here, totally wall-eyed, yet he seems to always be staring at me, very uncomfortable. Yeah, so people are realizing they feel like you can see right through them. So there's almost something, they're realizing that there's almost something a little spooky about you. They're realizing that they, And then down here it says, not sure what the bandage on his beard is all about, but when I try and reach for it, he starts to growl like a small dog. So, to me, that says that they're realizing that your boundaries are not to be played with. It says there's definitely something suspicious about this dude. Yeah, there's definitely something. They're just realizing there is so much to you that they do not know that what they see with you is very much just the tip of the iceberg. Could he slowly be turning himself into a robot? So yeah, if you are very good with your cutoff game, people are questioning themselves about that. They're like, if you were once very open and loving with them and now you've completely shut it off, people are in a spiral about that. All right. Also, they might be realizing you're very good at drawing, since your very realistic drawing is here. All right. Now we'll move on to tarot. Alrighty. I'm going to be using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. That was the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, if you could not make out that strange voice. Alright. So what are people realizing about the Dipper pile? Pile 1. Something else that to help you know that this is for you is that you love trees and you love the outdoors. You might be someone who loves to hug a tree. Very nice. Very cute. People are definitely also realizing that you are spiritually connected a lot more than they realized. Because this light blue is a very spiritual color. And you're speaking out a lot more. You're communicating a lot more effectively. People are noticing your communication. You're so much clearer and more concise than ever before. So that's brilliant. Very happy for you. 4 of Cups. Okay, let me see. We'll just slide them on up. 4 of Cups. What are people realizing about you? Oof. 9 of Swords and a Tower. Oh my gosh. Guys. Ooh. Alright, I'll get one more card for you guys. Pile number 1. What are people realizing about you? Too many. Thank you. Too many. Thank you. There we go. Just one. 2 of Cups. Very nice. All right, and on the bottom we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, let me see. Can I fit this all in somewhere? I might need to do this, do this. I just want you to be able to take in all the images. Hold up. Technical things happening. Blah. Blah. All right. Well, that's a bit better, isn't it? Okay. So, well, that's good enough. That's as good as it's getting. Okay, so what are people realizing about you, pile number 1? They are realizing that things have not been fair for you in recent times, that you've been that you've not been treated fairly is what I'm getting from this 4 of Cups. It's a card of, it can be apathy. I'm just feeling a lot of disappointment in my heart when I'm looking at this. Like, you've just been, and then with the 9 of Swords after, and you can see this figure's crying. They're also bleeding blue blood there. Blue blood. Isn't that a term for royalty? Okay, so blue blood. Okay, so they might be realizing you have a higher spiritual rank than they realized. You might be very high leveled spiritually, so to speak. They're realizing that you have a very high value, more than they realized. Because the thing with the Tower here, I was going to say people are now realizing that you're a lot more spiritually protected than they thought. Anyone that tried to mess with you, anyone that caused you any pain recently, trust and believe the divine has had a hand in energetically rectifying the situation. And I want you to know as well, there's a real loneliness and an isolation and a pain in these cards. But with the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups over here, something that's coming in for you is much more healing and reciprocal relationships, real love, you know, real support. And that goes for work as well. So you might have had some trouble at work recently. You might be going to a different job, finding a new job, doing something else. But the next people you work with will work with you very well. The Three of Pentacles is about, well, it's about masterful work, and also it's working with others. The way that they're at a distance as well, because see, like, I find that I also got this with the Four of Cups, that your boundaries are very high just now because of what you've gone through. Who can blame you? Yeah, what people are realizing about you with that is that you're only going to let in people who are worthy now, people who prove themselves to you. Look at the way the cloud comes down all the way through. And the clouds, I'm taking that, this is a very spiritual pile, definitely. Because the clouds, I'm feeling like that's, you see the way they like flow down. You can't really see the top of the card there, but just like down. See, it goes all the way down through to here. So they're realizing that you're following your internal compass. You're listening to the signs from the universe, from your spirit team about who you should connect with. And because of that, you are making elevated and loving connections now, and you're leaving behind you're leaving behind the pain. If you've cut people off, I think they're realizing that it's well and truly over, and they're feeling the effects of that. And I would advise for you to keep it that way, at least for the time being. Make sure that you are listening to your own inner wisdom when it comes to who to connect with. You're not alone as well, because see, there's two people. Actually, it's the same two people, look. And that's a third person coming, and they're both like, okay, so you might have a best friend or a romantic partner right now who is totally perfect for you. And you know you've got them to lean on and to work with, and they'll help you to figure out who's best for you as well. But again, there will be signs, because see, like this, the clouds, the way the clouds are going. Yes, this is a pile that's just certainly, yeah, look, because the Four of Cups, that is a card of meditation as well. It's associated with the Buddha, because it's in the traditional Rider-Waite art, it's the man sitting under the tree. So that's like the Buddha enlightened under the tree. And so, you know, you've had to like work through these emotions here. You see the water lapping at the feet. You've had to really feel through things. Meditation, if you're not already in a practice of that, will help you to sort through your feelings, you know, and it will help open you up, because see, you're holding the one cup there, and then 3 cups, that can be 3 new friendships that are aligned with like yeah, because 3 pentacles here too. So there might be 3 new connections coming in that will be elevated and aligned for you. But take your time with it, because I can see you've gone through a lot, and so the trauma might still be quite heavy on your heart. So yeah, I would actually really recommend any sort of therapeutic practices, like massage, or just self-care. If you know, like, not everyone can just go get a massage all the time, well, you know, but something therapeutic to help your body, to help relax. You need to focus on resetting your nervous system, because it has been quite a shocking time in the recent past, and that will help you to be in alignment for these beautiful connections and opportunities that are coming your way. So that's something else people have realized about you, that opportunities are coming your way. I think I already said that you're divinely guided, that people have realized that. You know, actually, you know what this is giving, the tower here? Someone else saw it as well when they were reading. I think it was Popular Loner. And they saw the scene with in Hercules when Philoctetes, you know, Danny DeVito, he's like, my answer is 2 words. And he's about to say, no way. But then Zeus strikes him with a thunderbolt and he goes, okay. So yeah, people are realizing that, yeah, the heavens are on your sides. On your sides, on your side. You know, that's really interesting. 3 is very significant for you here as well, because you have 3 pentacles. You're obviously holding the cup here, but then there's 3 cups there. And 3 hands, 3 divine hands here, making ish shake for you, so to speak. Let me see what's just under this 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Torches. Yeah, people have realized that you've elevated, and that's why you're in a new space now and you're making new connections. If you feel that you're watching this and you have not elevated yet, if you're feeling maybe still stuck in your emotions, trust that as you balance out your energetic field through self-soothing practices like meditation, you might want to do EFT tapping, whatever works for you, just even going into flow state, you know, going for walks, being in nature, any of these things, it's what works for you. And as trust and believe that as you do that, these things will open up for you. All right, I'm trying not to have this be too long a reading, so I will get some clarifiers now. All right, guys, this is the first time I'm using this deck. It's the Tiny Tarot. Well, it's not the first time I'm using it ever, but it's the first time I'm using it on camera. One of my favorite films and my favorite IPs, I guess, of all time. I love Alice in Wonderland. I'm definitely doing a Wonderland pick a card soon, so keep your eye out for that one there, governor. All right. Oh my gosh, I can't get a hold of it. All right. Alrighty, it's just very tiny, so this should be cute. In fact, I will just pause the video and rearrange so I'll be able to lay it out nicely. I'm thinking this looks pretty good for right now. Might shift it a bit later, we'll see. Look at that, I'm already shifted it because I just realized. Anyway, let's get our cards going. We get our clarifiers. What are people realizing about pile number 1? The Dipper pile. The Dipper pile. The cards are taking their time today. Can I get a clarifier for the 4 of Cups, please? Clarifier for the 4 of Cups. Clarifier for the 4 of Cups. Oh, no, okay, it came out. We have the 9 of Spears here. So, double 9 of Swords. Wow, you guys have really gone through it mentally. Which actually, that matches up with Dipper because he has a lot of anxiety and stuff as well. A lot of overthinking. Okay. People are realizing about you that you got really hurt in a situation in the past. I feel that people are feeling guilty about it now. People are realizing that that should never have happened to you. It was so unfair. I think I said that before, but this was just totally uncalled for. Like, people are realizing you were truly innocent as well. It's not even like you didn't even do anything that would warrant even a single spear, never mind 9, you know? But this blue color, it's very pure and innocent to me. And this poor person, they're just curled up like fetal, just having to work through like everything. Because, you know, I think actually, I think this pile is, you know, well, we know you're extremely sensitive, but with the Nine of Swords here, the double Nine of Swords, you might be very sensitive to other people's thoughts. You might resonate with telepathy, or you might also be like a very strong astral traveler. You might get very lucid dreams, and I think that your sleep and your dreams have been very affected by the, God, I wanted to say the abuse you've been through, or bullying, or harassment. Yeah, people are realizing that you really, like, that's what you went through as well. People know the truth. Whew, holy moly. Guys, this was just going to be a fun little light reading, and then the poor Dipper pile has just been freaking through it, you know? I think you guys deal with a lot of jealousy. You have dealt with a lot of jealousy. But, you know, this next stage of your life, as you, like, heal and align yourself with what you truly desire, you will find what you're looking for in terms of connections. Just you take your time, though, because I'm feeling like this pile could have PTSD or CPTSD from the things they've been through. Yeah, and so take everything at your own pace, but you're very insightful and you're very intelligent. So know that you can trust your judgment. I know you might have made some mistakes, but truly your judgment is good. You might want it to have, you might have given people the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say that. People that didn't deserve the benefit of the doubt, but yeah. Yeah. Meditations connecting you to gratitude could really, really help you to shift this energy and come from this Four of Cups fetal state into the Two of Cups, this divine love state, divine harmony. And I am saying that from experience. I'm not just being like, oh, spiritual buzzwords, you know, like just meditate on gratitude and everything will be good. Like, you know, weirdly enough though, like if you do meditate on gratitude and you really feel that, then it literally can like make miracles happen in your life. So I don't want to downplay that, but know that I'm not saying it from this like airy fairy space, because like I know like it is literally the best practical advice that can be given, and it's what I'm being guided to tell you. So I wouldn't be much of a divine messenger if I didn't deliver the messages, you know. All right, we'll get a clarifier for the Nine of Swords here. Get a clarifier for the Nine of Swords. Page of Teacups. So that's Page of Cups. Okay. I'll get another one. Get a clarifier for the Tower, please. Ooh. Eight of Hedgehogs. All right. And Two of Cups, please. We'll get a little clarifier for the Two of Cups. Clarifier, please. Thank you. Page of Lovers. Okay, so there is definitely new energy coming in for you with these two pages. Oh, look at that. The mystery on the bottom. This might be my favorite card in this deck. As you guys know, you probably know that I love the Cheshire Cat. And this is like the High Priestess in this deck. Yeah, so there is much ahead. And, you know, I feel like I've talked about it in quite a few bits, but I mean, I can't deny the positive influence on my life that it's had. It's making me think of the Joe Dispenza meditations, like, and they honestly, I cannot tell you how much those Joe Dispenza meditations have helped me shift from this to this myself in recent times. You can see the mystery here, and this is to do with the subconscious, you know. You had the mystery of life. So yeah, one of the things they say about Joe Dispenza says about when you don't know where you're going in life and you don't know what's ahead. That's the best, because it means it's something new, and it's that you a sign that you are in the quantum field, the place where anything can happen. It's still being decided, like it's still being made. Yeah, very cool. Maybe I can put this one here. Oops. Well, I think it's time to say goodbye to the candle. He'll be just out of camera. He'll still be here. Guiding, watching over our reading. Okay, what's under here? 6 of teacups. Yes. Oh, and with the 6 of... Oh, no, wait, that's the 7. Okay, so I misread it. Oh. Well, anyway, like, let's go for it. Okay, so everything has a meaning, right? So the way that I thought it was 6 of cups, and then I looked at this, and I think you might have extrasensory abilities that you had as a child. Like you might have had a super strong imagination as a child, and now that's coming into play as an adult. But see, that's a 7. That goes right along with what I was talking about, because the 7 of cups is like there's so many options. So that shows like that goes right along with the quantum field message. If you feel called, check out the Joe Dispenza meditations. Tuning into new potentials is my favorite. Just have like your potentials ready, basically, that you want to manifest. Your universe is also great for meditations on shifting your reality in your positive and desired ways. But yes, you are learning how to utilize your brain and your heart energy to navigate the outer world and to manifest what you want from your life. That's what people are realizing about you, is that you are very powerful in the psychic realm, so to speak. Now, let's go back to these. Okay, so people are realizing about you with this Page of Teacups here. Oh, so cute. If you have a cat, that they are a big comfort for you. The Page of Teacups is quite, like the Page of Cups is quite a little blessing of a card, and especially in this deck to me, because this is just so adorable. Dinah here. And look, it has the blue, the same blue as the tree and the blood. Oh, sorry if you heard my throat there. So this is a new connection coming in for you, a new offer coming in to help heal the pain that you've been through in recent times. People are realizing that you're getting offers now that you deserve. Gifts are coming to you, that you're blessed. In spite of what you've been through as well, that you're blessed. And because of, because the universe is rectifying whatever's happened here, if there has been an injustice. Okay, and the Tower here with the 8 of Hedgehogs. Okay, so for those of you that this was a workplace, yeah, that workplace is having a hard time since everything that went down with you went down. 8 of Hedgehogs. Ooh, you know what this could be as well, if you look at the Tower in a positive sense, with the 8 of Hedgehogs, if any of you work for yourself, if you have any online presence, you might start to make money from that, because you've been building for a long time. You might start to make money from it. You might get a bunch of exposure for it, you know, no matter what you do. This could be a bunch of exposure that you have worked towards for a long time. So something might have seemed stagnant, but now it seems like everything is moving in your favor, and people are realizing that. Things are, yeah, there's been a big shift. Yeah, that Jupiter energy as well, like, because I mentioned Zeus, like, and that would be the Wheel of Fortune. So it almost feels like, yeah, it feels like a big turn of fortune for you here. Yeah, this might be a bit of money coming to you as well. So I sure hope so for you, because that would be very nice. You can do some retail therapy. All right, and then under the Two of Cups, we have the Page of Flowers. How cute is this as well? The little pansies. Pansies are connected to the zodiac sign Capricorn, so you might be meeting a cool Capricorn who really vibes with you. But it doesn't have to be, because the flowers in this deck equate to fire, so it might be Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone that just has a fiery, fun personality or temperament. Either way, this is a passionate connection coming in for you, no matter what area it is. But yeah, this is a pile I would just... You tuning into your sensitivities is just so highly favoured. Because to me, everything here, it's saying the universe really wants to help you, and to... Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of good that wants to come to you. And so all you have to do is soothe yourself and work on tempering out your emotions, so that you can be in a emotional harmony and equilibrium inside, and then it will make space. It will make emotional space, because it will clear out all this swords energy that's been keeping you trapped. And this Nine of Swords can be like anxiety and stuff that causes insomnia, like bad dreams. But as you deal through what you need to feel through and temper your emotions, like there'll be big shifts in your favor, and a lot of great opportunities and stuff are coming in for you. And other people can see that too. Other people can see that there's big things coming for you. So yeah, don't doubt it. All right, I'll get you an oracle card and then we'll close out. Before I get your oracle card, I forgot to give you guys a little fairy bell. A little fairy bell to help chase out any negative energy and usher in the new. That's so well deserved for pile number 1. You deserve these divine connections and opportunities that are coming to you. And other people are realizing how much you deserve it too. So I'll get you a card just to close out the reading. Any final advice or just confirmations for pile number 1? Okay. Well, this, hold on, I'll just cover her up a little bit, and then I've got my little, my censorship bits of paper here to help. You know, I wish I didn't have to censor the art, you know. I hate art censorship, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do on YouTube. So there's this very cute little fairy here. I'll just cover her up because she is naked. But this is number 15, and it says, stay open to the good and beautiful things. Magic mushroom. Miracles, fairy energy opening up. And isn't that amazing? I made a point of saying like the fairy bell here, and then this came out. Yeah, so the fae folk definitely want to work with you and help you with everything that you're doing. Let me just move these guys to the side. There we go. Ooh, it looks very cool, doesn't it? We've got everything. Everything's visible, just about. There we go. Magic mushroom. So your mind is very much expanding at this time. Oh, and by the way, look what's on the bottom. Number 11, be patient, it will come. The sun, manifestation, power, 1111. So yeah, like I said, there is amazing things coming to you from the divine, because the sun to me is very much a symbol of divinity. Isn't this gorgeous? I noticed today that there's a rainbow aura around this. This is also the first time I'm using this deck on camera, and I love it. Okay, I'll put this down now. Yes, so your mind is definitely expanding right now. Fairy energy links to me childhood and joy and fun. And it can be tricky energy, but like that's not the energy I'm getting from this. It's very much just playful and joyful and fun, helping to reconnect to the sweetness and the joy of life. It very much goes with this page of teacups here and the page of flowers, actually. These things coming into you are very aligned, very magical. Miracles, actually, it says down here. Oh my gosh, did I even read that? Like, did I read it wrong? Miracles, fairy energy opening up. Yeah, opening up after being very closed off because of some perhaps traumatic or at least just very upsetting things that you've gone through. You know, and this could even just be stuff from the past that's just like come up at this point in time just to be released, you know, so that you can move forward into these connections unburdened. With the bee here, it tells me that you've been very diligent and hardworking, especially with the Eight of Hedgehogs here, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Very diligent, very hardworking. I would say you've really mastered something that you do, like a craft, like say art or music or, you know, anything that requires, you know, you could even have mastered, I don't know, cleaning or something, you know, that's not look down on it. Cleaning's an art too. Yeah. You know, with the bee and the high priestess here and the flowers, some of you might be drawn to connect with the energy of Persephone. Very cool. Very cool. That might be an energy that would be helpful or for you right now, or expand your mind in some way. Okay, well, I will just check what the book says for this one and to see if there's anything else I need to add before closing out today. Wow. It says like, miracles, fairy energy, 5D opening up. And the affirmation spell for you guys is, I open my eyes and heart to the magic around me. Okay, so I'll read it out for you guys. Why not? Eat me, says the magic mushroom. It has much to show you. There are tiny miracles all around you. So many interesting places, things, and curious ideas. Put your human self aside and summon up your fairy energy. We all have it. This energy allows us to see the unseen, to feel things we have never felt before, to think about life in a bright new way, with passion, curiosity, and most importantly, without limitations. Yeah, like this whole thing, I feel like you're really leaving behind an old way of being as well. And people, to link it to the title of the reading, people are realizing that you have left an old way of being behind for sure. People are realizing that you're limitless. Okay. Imagine how incredible the world would look if you were as small as a fairy. Oh my gosh. What wonder and awe you would feel. How magnificent a simple blade of grass would look. My goodness. How grand a ladybug would be, trotting right beside you. How plush and comfy would a bed of moss be. You'd be able to slip in and out of sacred realms. You could hide, vanish into thin air. You could become a part of all that is magic and mysterious. The mystery. Like the mushroom. The mushroom, of course. This card has a psychedelic energy behind it. It calls you to open your heart and open your mind, to break the fourth wall and slip into the fifth dimension. There are new ideas and new things all around you in your day-to-day life. Now is the time for you to seek and find them. Life can be ethereal if we look at it the right way, tapping into that energy. There is interesting knowledge that you don't yet know, but can soon find out. So stay open. Now is a good time to explore more deeply the topics and places that fascinate you and light you up. There is so much more to be known. We could live 100 lifetimes and there would still be more enchanted mysteries to discover, see and learn. Manifestation Enhancer. Imagine you are the psychedelic mushroom. Practice looking, feeling and thinking about things in a new way. Watch informational or spiritual documentaries. Read some new books, take a walk and just observe the world around you. Listen to different music. In fact, Try taking a walk or journaling while listening to instrumental music. What thoughts and feelings does it bring up? Wake up at a different time than you normally would. Earlier. Or stay up later if you can. And chill with the moon. Oh, I love this card. That is blooming excellent in my opinion. All right, yeah. So people are realizing you are a lot more magical than they realized before. That you are connected to, to the divine and to mysteries. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous energy. All right, pile one. So I think I'm going to leave it here. I absolutely loved having you here. Thank you very much, Dipper Pile. And yeah, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you made it this far in the reading, please leave me a little mushroom. The mushroom, of course. Leave me the little mushroom in the comments. And then we can all have a grand old time talking about our expanding consciousness. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely amazing. I wish you all the best connecting to these joyful and magical energies within you, because you so deserve it, and it's what you need to balance out after any intense or rough energies you have been through, because you know the future is clear and the future is magical for you. Yeah, the divine mystery is opening up for you, my dear. All right, so I'll either see you in the next pile or hopefully I'll see you in another video. See you later, Dipper Pile. Bye. So much love. Alrighty. Hello, welcome pile 2. This is the Mabel pile. So, very right-brained, creative pile. Someone that has never lost their spark of like childlike wonder at the world. And notice I say childlike and not childish, though some people might have mistaken you for that in the past. Oh yes, normally I would just say this is the card to describe you coming to this reading, but I'm definitely already getting some of the message on what people have realized about you is that you are childlike, not childish. Yeah, you have a lot more grit and determination and power to you than they might have realized. Yeah, you have so much more power than people have realized. Oh my gosh, an underestimated pile. Yup. Yeah, people usually underestimate like anyone who has like femininity or childlike creativity, you know, that they enjoy their life. Sometimes people just underestimate someone because they're happy, because how could they be happy, like blah blah blah. And it's like, well, it's a choice. It's a choice to be happy. Oh wow. Ooh, the messages are already coming out. My feisty Mabel pile, my goodness. You too might also have a connection to the stars, like pile 1. Anything else? Yes, you're a very bright light. You bring a lot of joy and happiness to others as well. All right, well, I'm going to do some bibliomancy, because you know I had to do it. I had to use journal 3 again. Oh no, I'm shaking the camera. Sorry about that. All right, so let's get a page. All right, I'll just move this out of the way while we get a page. So, what are people realizing about pile number 2? Oh, my assistant. The past few days have been the most energizing I've had since I first came to this town. I don't think I realized how isolated I had become until F arrived. And his brilliant mind and amusing quirks have made this task infinitely more enjoyable. So people are realizing how much you bring to their life, like how much better you've made their life by being in it and just being yourself. Yeah, their brilliant mind and amusing quirks. So people are realizing, yeah, that you do have a brilliant mind. Yeah, they're realizing you're very, you are very quirky. What else we got? Not a fan of his chewing tobacco habit. Okay, so you might even have quirks that annoy people sometimes, but you know, I can put up with these quirks, but I told him if I ever see a pig in this house, I'm sending him back south. Okay, so you might be from the south. That might be a little a little synchronicity there for you. Wow, look at this as well. I double check my equations. He quintuple checks. So, yeah, people are realizing that you are extremely thorough. Like, even with your quirks and everything, you might seem really quirky and out there, but you are on it. You are on your ish. Playing the banjo. Yeah, you're extremely creative as well. You actually have an amazing balance between logic and, you know, between the left and the right brain, which people definitely have underestimated that in the past. They thought you were just completely like, you know, airy fairy, like woo woo. But no, people are realizing that they projected that onto you because of their own assumptions, you know. Anything else? Oh, this says Nikola Tesla. So that might be someone you want to investigate, I was going to say. Yeah, to research and find out more about Nikola Tesla because, wow, amazing. Cannot recommend enough. Such an amazing guy. You might be really good at Rubik's Cubes. That might be a little, what's the word? Synchronicity for you there, a little confirmation. You might be very good at things that some other people find difficult with the cube there. Portable computer. Yeah, people are realizing you're ahead of your time as well. People are realizing you are way ahead of your time. Yep. Yeah, this pile, like the pile one, also a genius. Definitely got genius energy in a different way though. I feel like you're like almost more at home and in that energy, and you have accepted that as a part of you more at this point. You might have doubted yourself in the past, but now you know, because you've done the work yourself. You know, you don't just double check, you quintuple check, and so you know what you're saying is real, and you've quintuple checked the stuff and like done all the tests, and that's how you've come to your conclusions about what you believe or don't believe or how you go about your life. Like, it's actually very, very scientific if you look at it from that perspective. Just because you might have some beliefs that are different from the mainstream, let's say. Well, aren't we supposed to look up to free thinkers? Aren't we supposed to be free thinkers ourselves? Isn't that like the point? One would hope. Yeah. You might be into retro technology as well. The floppy disk here, like dang. Yeah, so you might be into retro and nostalgic stuff. Okay. All right. Well, pile number 2, Mabel pile. I will pull some tarot for you now. All right. Pile number 2. Let's see, what are people realizing about you? What are people realizing about pile number 2? Please do tell me. Oh, there's one. 9 of Pentacles, rewards. People are realizing that your methods, there's a method to your madness, and it is paying off big time. Look at the size of the fruit. I mean, come on. Talk about abundance. People are realizing that you are very, I was going to say abundant again, but people are realizing that you have transformed. One, that you, because see, I'm thinking about the fact you'd be able to fly with those wings, that you are able to, and even the fact that it's a shooting star as well, you're able to, you know, you're able to do things most people are not able to do. If you look at the purple eyes, then yeah, you are just, they're realizing that there is no one like you, pile number 2. And that rhymes. Yeah, there is no one like you. Yeah, people are realizing that you are extremely, God, what's the word? That you are good on your own. Like, because this is a card of independence. Yeah. that you have very strong independence. Yeah, I feel like I'm actually getting boundaries with this, that you have really good boundaries as well. Well, you know, the pink and the purple like perfectly match. The shooting stars pink and purple, that's awesome. Uh, oh dear. Okay, I got a message. People might really like your peach. They are realizing how much your peach looks so good to them. Wow, okay. You know, this purple plum down here though, it's so shiny and reflective. People are realizing that you are quite mesmerizing, actually. That you have deep insight. It seems that everyone that's attracted to my channel has amazing like intuitive or psychic powers, because like this purple here and the way that it's reflective, it's giving crystal ball. Yeah, so people are realizing you're clairvoyant, because like our purple eyes, like I can't ignore it. I just can't ignore it. People can't ignore. Wow, you break people's perception of reality. You show them that there is more to this life than meets the eye. Yeah, people are realizing that there is more to this life than meets the eye because of you, because you stand in your individuality and your integrity is what I hear. Yes, your integrity, individuality. Oh my goodness, I am loving this energy. Okay, let's get another card. Okay, let's get another card. What are people realizing about pile number 2? I'm also feeling that people realize that you have an amazing sense of fashion. I feel like you have like a really unusual, you don't follow trends. You are very much a trendsetter. Yeah, people are realizing you're a trendsetter. You might have quite a bit of influence, actually. Yeah. Are people realizing about pile number 2? I get a second card. Ooh, you are 1. Authenticity. And what? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. This is a special card in this deck. There are 2 special cards. Yeah, this is about being, true to yourself, being the special powers and exaltation that comes from being yourself. Hold on while I arrange myself in my seat. Sorry about that. But yes, you might have actually faced a lot of isolation, or you might have gone through bullying when you were little because of how much you stood out from the crowd. But now people have seen that you've utilized your gifts and you've made like a beautiful life for yourself. And even if you don't feel like it is, this is how it looks to other people. And people are realizing that all the things that made you different are the things that made you amazing. Like, these are the best things about you, your quirks. Yeah, because remember in your bibliomancy, and it said like, oh, some people might find some of your quirks annoying. I think they might have felt that way before. If these are people that are no longer in your life, they are actually missing the things that once annoyed them. Ain't that the way the cookie crumbles? Gosh. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Get another card. I want to get 2 more cards for pile number 2. What are people realizing about you? There we go. Ooh, justice, equality. Oh my goodness me. Yes. Okay, so you might have Libra in your chart, strong, or I actually get Aquarius from this justice card too. So yes. And then 9 of Pentacles is a Virgo card. So yeah, Yes, any of those signs might resonate, they might not. Just take what fits and leave what don't, eh? If it don't fit you, don't try and put it on. Oh my god. Didn't I just say that that plum was giving crystal ball? And look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking god. Oh my gosh, that's actually blowing my mind a little bit, guys. Like, yeah, your guys are definitely, oh my gosh, this is a clairvoyant pile. Look, because the mask as well over the eyes, the way you see the world, and this blue is really striking. Man, people are realizing that your eyes are freaking gorgeous. You have freaking gorgeous eyes. People are realizing you actually are just gorgeous, because this is the Tarot of the Beautiful Creatures deck, which I actually forgot to say. So, thank goodness I remembered now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, people are realizing about you that you are totally, yeah, you're totally out of this world. You're totally magical. Yeah, there's literally no one like you. I know I've said that before, but I felt like it needed to be repeated. People are realizing about you that there is a powerful duality in you. People are realizing you're a seer. People are realizing you're an oracle. People are realizing that you stand for equality. Yeah, people can have any shade of skin color, even green, and you would treat them just the same, because you know what it's like to feel different and to feel like you don't fit in anywhere. And you know that these things are superficial, and it's all about the soul that's within the body, isn't it? I'm getting, you might have a resonance with the King Arthur mythos, with Avalon. You might really connect to medieval fashion or decoration, like stuff that's inspired like that. You might like whimsigoth, actually, which, oh, I love that too, myself. My god, I'm sorry, I'm still reeling from the crystal ball thing here. Like, I am so glad I said that, because I wasn't even going to say it. But see, this is the thing. You always have to trust your intuition, and let that be a lesson to you, pal number 2. You got to trust your intuition, because look at you. Look at you, you're bloody brilliant. You're bloody brilliant, pal 2. Oh, I just feel like I can really have fun with you guys. Get one more card. One more card. 3 of Wands, patience. My goodness. Look how many things you have. She's holding the jug, she's got the crown, she's got the crystal ball, she's got all the fruit. She has a little bit of her red mask blood on her fingertip. Oh, I don't know why I said that like that. Don't mind me. But yeah, more fruit here. Yeah. People are noticing that you have a lot of abundance, and you are destined for even more. Like with the 3 of Wands, that's about looking to the future for ships to come in. Yeah, people know that there is going to be a lot that comes to you in life now. Yeah, you're destined for I want to say greatness or riches or something like that. Wow. You really can look right through people, pile number 2. People are really realizing, yeah, I think I said it, but how beautiful you are. And it's in a really unique way as well. Yeah. Let me tell you, people who didn't appreciate you when they were in your life, oh my gosh, they feel your absence. And you might have people that look you up on social media quite a bit. You know, the stalkers, the lurkers. Not to make you feel paranoid or anything. I don't think you do. I think you're quite aware. With your level of perception here, yeah, I think you're quite aware. You might have ancestors that practiced witchcraft, and it might be something that you want to look into and delve into, because I think it would be very powerful. Because even like, I really get Avalon, like the King Arthur magical realm of Avalon. that might be something you really want to look into, and maybe see what practices, if you can find anything that would resonate with you now, because I can only see it bringing in beautiful things for you. See, I love the way these fruits and stuff look down here. I'm just going to bring it up close to the camera so make sure you see. But it reminds me of those sort of old still lifes and stuff you get. The way that they're drawn is just so, I mean, painted is just so, it's so rich, but it has that, like, oh, it makes me think of paintings in, like, nice houses and stuff that I saw as a kid. And, like, so, yeah, that goes with the liking of vintage or nostalgic things that I got during the bibliomancy. Oh, and what's on the bottom, by the way, we have 8 of Wands message. Yeah, so people are realizing you have a message for the world and it's reaching more people. People are realizing that a lot of people want to talk to you and a lot of people want to be connected to you. Look, even more cool fashion, man. You are a freaking fashion icon, man. I don't care. Or a style icon, I would say, because like fashion is fleeting, but style is forever, darling, and you know that. Wow, this is like, I always think of the baby Cheshire Cat, which is very appropriate because I've got the Alice in Wonderland Tiny Tarot to clarify these cards. But all in good time, dear, because I'm not quite done talking about this yet. Wow. Her style really matches up with the first card. So you might have like stripes in your hair, like bit of coloured fun colour pop in your hair, and they both have the stripy tights. You might love stripy tights, and same. But yeah, this looks like a little baby Cheshire Cat. So people are realising you have, yeah, you have like maybe spiritual totems, or you connect to, yeah, animal totems, spirit animals. You connect to nature around you. There's just something so magical about this. Yeah, nature does wonders for you. Nature loves you because you love nature. People are realizing that. You might be a really good baker, actually, as well. People might be realizing that your food tastes amazing. Yeah, like all the fruit here as well. If you ever cooked for anyone and you don't cook for them anymore, they really, really miss your cooking. Like, nothing tastes as good to them. Let me see. Anything else? I love the way that this goes in a rainbow. This paint going round. Yeah, you seem to just be a creative mastermind. Pile number 2. Like, wow. Absolutely love this. Yeah, you're connected to other realms for sure. Let me put this over here. Okay. Well, I think I shall go on to the clarifiers because I've talked for quite a bit. Alrighty. So we've got the Tiny Tarot. Pretty. Oh, I forgot to like slide it up. Oh, it says you are 1 and 11 here, so that's 111. So that might be a little synchronistic number for you to look out for. You'll either have been seeing it before this reading or you'll start seeing it after now. Oh, you might have really enjoyed Wicked, the new movie, or the original musical. I have not seen the new movie, but I do love the original musical very much. Yep, just had to put that out there. Maybe you're into musical theatre. Yeah, in general. Yeah, or maybe just like The Wizard of Oz. Okay, either way, let's get our clarifiers, shall we? Let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, 5 of Spears. Oh. People are realizing that you will win. No matter what, you will win in life. You will come out on top. You will beat the competition. Anyone that's tried to come against you, you have come out on top. Yep. Because this is a card of winning at all costs. And to me, that just says that you're not going to let anyone stand in your way between you and your destiny. And people are realizing that, man. Either the hard way or the easy way, but they're realizing. Okay. Wheel of Fortune with you are one. Can we just take that in? Like, hello? Hello? I mean, God. I feel like you are meant to make a big difference in the world. People are realizing that you're meant to make a big difference in the world, that you are going to change the world in some way. Like, seriously, wow. Who you are, like, you as an authentic soul is going to shift the world, shift your life in some way at the very least. But no, I'm getting a big feeling about it. Oof, this feels huge. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And you see as well, like, let me get this little card up here. The dodo bird, he's conducting the caucus race. They're all running around. Upward, no, yeah. Upward, downward, inward, outward, bottom to the top. No one gonna ever win and no one can ever stop. The jolly caucus race. Okay, so I felt the need, man. I felt the need. Yeah. Again, with you being something super rare that most people wouldn't even believe in, because like the dodo is meant to be extinct, right? But like, how are you here? Like, how do you have wings? Like, how? Wait. How do you get all that fruit? All right, yeah. People are realizing that your life is changing for the better in a big way. People are realizing that you are directing your life to go better in a big way. People are realizing that you're elevated or elevating right now as we speak. I think we could say a bit of both, huh? Very cool. Yeah, you're very resourceful. Very, very resourceful. Okay, let's get a clarifier for justice, please. For pile number 2, what are people realizing about them? What are people realizing? What are people realizing? I'm definitely going to be doing a Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland themed pick a card soon, because oh my gosh, I've got so many Alice decks now. It's brilliant. Not enough, I must get more. Ooh, okay. 2 of Pentacles. I mean, well, it's hedgehogs in this deck, but it's the equivalent of the 2 of Pentacles. Wow, look, the 2 of them match up. And very interestingly, this pink color here matches up with this dress. And can I just say, because this pink color would be associated with the soul star chakra for me, this sort of magenta, so you are in the right place. Yeah, definitely the people, like, this is definitely a pile that have people that I would really vibe with, and I really think this is a channel for you if you feel so called. Definitely subscribe and join our little community, be a soul star with me. Anyway, right, so people are realizing that your life is changing for the better with this too, because the 2 of Hedgehogs is about shifting in the material realm and juggling here. It's very interesting the 2 of them match up to the 2 in the Justice card as well. People are realizing that you have a lot to juggle, but you make it look very graceful. I think as well, you have many different faces in a way that you are quite the social chameleon. Yeah, people are realizing you're extremely multifaceted and you can embody many different energies. Okay, let's get one more. Let's get one more. 3 of Wands. Clarifier for the 3 of Wands, please. Page of Flowers. Oh, this one came out 4th as the 4th clarifier in pile 1. Check it out if you feel so inclined. Page of Flowers. Wow, and on the bottom we have the Fool. Look at Alice. She's about to step into a whole new world, a whole new wonderland. Very cool. People are realizing... Oh, I want to fit her in. She's too cute. Can you guys see her? Yeah. Just slide her over a bit. Okay. Yeah, with this page of flowers, I'll just move over so it's not in the shadow. But yeah, it goes with the flowers around her that you have maybe 3 new opportunities coming to you from this impressive juggling you've been doing because you've been mastering and managing is what I would say. You've been managing your material world so well. You've been juggling your responsibilities well, and now because of that, you are having these new opportunities come in. These are exciting opportunities to do with your passion because flowers equals fire in this deck. Move these closer. The Chariot underneath. Yeah, people realize you're going places, that you're on a whole new journey now. Probably than when they knew you, because I feel like I'm getting a lot of past energy, like looking at you now and just being like, wondering how they couldn't perceive you properly. Well, it's called projection, my dear. I feel you like being like, yeah, I wonder why. I was like literally right there, just being my authentic self, and they got triggered. Well, that's their lesson. That's their lesson to learn this life. Well, anyway, yeah, you're on a whole nother level, pile number 2, and I love it. So I'm gonna get you an oracle card to close out. All right, pile number 2, I'm getting a card from the Magical Spirit Oracle. Absolutely stunning oracle, darling. Thank you, Alexis Raccoon. I knew I had to get this because I followed her on Instagram, and this was on a really good deal. I'm not gonna lie, it was a steal. Trust yourself. Yeah, I think you do trust yourself. People are realizing just how much you trust yourself and how far it's gotten you. You're literally making waves. You're making big waves. All right, let's do it. Let's get ourselves an oracle card to close out the reading. Any last confirmations or advice or guidance for our beautiful pile number 2? There we are. What do we got? Ooh, the Mirror. It's card number 26, and it says self-reflection, writer, the big picture. And that says, did you forget all you had to go through to be you? Wow. Wow, yeah, you guys, wow. Let me move these to the side so we can still see them. Yeah, by the way, the juggling that you're doing, like, I feel like it's really, you can tell that the changes that you're making in your 3D reality are having big effects on you. I'm getting the message to tell you to declutter or clear out or tidy your house, make space, make physical space, even like or on your devices, like clearing out old photos and things like that, keeping them stored. If you clear out space, you will be making space for these wonderful new things that are coming in, and it will help shift the wheel even faster in your favor than it already is. Oh my god, on the bottom we have number 1. There is a reason you have those dreams. The Mystic, Intuition, High Priestess, Visionary. Yes, oh my god. Like, that's what I was saying with this. Like, you are a visionary. You're so clairvoyant. You're a trendsetter. You're a trendsetter. You're a fashion icon. You're a style icon, rather. Yeah, you're meant to make waves in this world. There is a reason you have those dreams, and it's because you're meant to fulfill them, and you are going to fulfill them, and you're well on your way to fulfill them, and other people can see this. I feel like you know this already. You know that you're on the path to, wow, greatness, I want to say. Don't want to overwhelm anyone, like, you know, but like, truly, like, why should it be such a scary concept? Though I know that, like, a lot of humans can have the fear of success as well as the fear of failure. Usually, actually, people have a fear of success more than a fear of failure, funnily enough. So if that is something, then, you know, You see she's reading a book here. And it's, did you forget all you had to go through? Because I feel like it's almost like it's a journal she's reading to see how far she's come. Or they or he, doesn't matter what gender you are. Or aren't, if you're watching this. You are a magical, mystical being. Yes. Though I think you are very beautiful, no matter how you identify yourself. Yes, what else? And look, this is quite like vintage looking, even more with that, like, I feel you really, really appreciate, you really appreciate like classic styles and like the vintage, like I was saying, like retro things. I think you have a lot of cool, you own a lot of cool things too. Anyway, as I was getting distracted, journaling would be wonderful for you right now, for you to take stock on how far you've come and where you're at mentally, if you enjoy journaling. If you don't enjoy that, if it doesn't, you know, do much for you, because for me, I'm not much of a journaler myself. You know, making art or, you know, trying out new things, trying out new creative things. I think that will do a lot for your creative juices, your brain. I nearly said your happy brain. So I think it'll make your brain really happy to like explore different creative avenues. Like, actually, I watched a really cool video on Mixed Media recently. I can't remember the name of the art channel, but yeah, checking out art channels would be good. One of my favorite art channels actually is Mariah Elizabeth. Oh my god, I love her stuff. I think she's just awesome. And yeah, so you might find joy in her channel, so definitely check it out. Okay, so let me is there anything else before I read out the little passage? All these butterflies here, and then you've got the giant butterfly wings, obviously, but all these butterflies, that's how many times you've transformed in your life. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there's 12 butterflies there. Wow, a whole zodiac of butterflies. So you've gone through like the full wheel, the Wheel of Fortune here. At least 12 times you have completely started anew in your whole sense of self, like the full here. And each time is greater than the last. Wow, you really are a shooting star. Okay, yeah. Yeah. People find you very attractive, I must say. People find you so attractive. You've just gotten more and more attractive as time has gone on, and I think you're only going to continue to keep getting more attractive. So, yay, lucky you. Or not lucky, really. Aligned you. Okay. All right, so the mirror. The mirror. Sorry. That's a really obscure reference. If anyone knows Darkseid 2, you have to leave me a comment, okay? Yeah, I feel like there could be someone in this pile that knows Darkseid 2. It's so hilarious. Anyway. The mirror, self-reflection, writer, individuality, and you are one, authenticity, big picture. Your affirmation spell is, I honor the full book of my life, every chapter that I write. Ooh, I like that. All right, so the author, the story, the mirror. The mirror. Like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I've used myself way too much. Okay, seeing our full self, not just parts. It can be so easy to get lost in one chapter or one page of our life. But remember, we've got a whole book going and so many more pages to go. See, that actually links to the Three of Wands here. Like, there's so much more coming in for you now. Focusing too much on details can cause us to lose our grasp on where we are. This can cause us great inner turmoil. Yeah, like the Mercurials, like Virgo and Gemini, they can get really focused, especially Virgos, because they're a very detail-orientated sign. Can get very overwhelming, but we want to come into this more expansive, like fire energy. Balance it out with the Justice energy here. Balance it out. Anyway, Zooming in too close to our life can make us feel that we are not doing enough, haven't done enough, are not enough. We feel unworthy or lose sight of our main goal, to find wholeness and fulfillment by living our dharma and unique purpose, to overcome our unique obstacles and receive sacred gifts of transformation at different checkpoints in life. And see, you have been doing this already. Oh, your little butterflies, I counted. It doesn't happen at once. We're in this for the long game. Yep, in the jolly caucus race. Backward, downward, inward, outward, bottom to the top. Have you forgotten all that you have already been through and overcome just to get to this point? The chapter you are currently in, so much has happened and you have grown so much, you just can't always see it. Don't skip ahead. Enjoy the chapter that you are writing now. This card can be a positive omen that something soon will happen to unlock more character development within you. Ooh, some of us have been through a lot. That's kind of scary, but no, this is very much positive. This is a positive shift. Because see, we're coming out of the Five of Spears and we're going into the upswing of luck and abundance that comes with the Wheel of Fortune, because that's Jupiter energy. So yeah, listening to Jupiter's frequency might be beneficial for this pile. Anyway, that is something that leads you to a deeper knowledge of who you are meant to be. Yup, look, exactly. You are one. That is these two cards perfectly summed up. Okay. I wrote my cards for that. Anyway. Something that helps you to bring you home to who you are. It could be a moment of realization, or even simply a personality trait of yours that is alchemizing into something greater. Ooh, very nice. Manifestation enhancer. Adopt a zoomed out perspective on your life every now and again, especially when you feel behind, unworthy, or lost. Look at your whole self in the mirror. Remember to be patient and that there is a bigger picture to all of this. Imagine your life as though it's a book, remembering that you have so many more pages to fill. You're becoming more you with every day that passes. Wow, absolutely stunning. Yeah, who you are is so needed in this world. And I'm so glad that you're here on the planet with us now. Thank you so much for sharing your unique self with everything. You know, when it said lost, you might feel lost. Oh, how did my little charm got all mixed up there? There we go. Fixed it. Sorry about that. But when it said lost, it made me think of Stitch in the movie Lilo and Stitch, when he's all sad and in the woods and he's saying lost. So yeah, you might have really felt like an alien or just alienated in this world. But yeah, you know, Stitch finds his place, he finds his family, his Ohana, and yeah, he's like, so you think about how popular as a character he is. Like, he's just one of the mascot characters for Disney, and who would have expected that before that film came out? I mean, the whole like marketing, the advertising for Lilo and Stitch was playing off the fact that he was so different and so unique. Everyone loves him. Everyone loved him for that. Yeah. So you might have artistic creations that really make such an impact on the world as well. So yes, I really see that actually. There is a big, that's like where you're headed right now is a lot more creativity, and you'll be creating a lot more every day. Like, I feel like, because you see over here, she's made, oh well, yeah, she's created these, to me, like, that's what's happened with these three fruits. So, but she's not very happy because she's like, I want to make so much more. But by the end here, we've got like a whole host of fruit, and then we even have a jar here, and we have flowers. Like, wow, so much has been created, and there's more to come because it's the Three of Wands, so a lot more coming, you know. So yes, like, there is a lot more creativity coming in your life. You're going to have a big creative expansion, and I feel like yeah, I feel like you are now being seen a lot more for who you are. Yeah, people are realizing that. People are realizing more of who you truly are. And isn't that beautiful? Don't we all just want to be recognized for our true and wonderful selves? Yeah. Okay, I do believe that is where I should end this little reading. So thank you so, so much for being here, pile number 2. If you made it this far, please leave me, what shall our emoji be? The crystal ball, for sure. That is, I mean, that's still so cool. But I love when stuff like that happens. Yeah. And I didn't remember that there was a purple crystal ball in this either. I thought I was like, wow, I'm really seeing some stuff there, you know, seeing a crystal ball and a plum. But lo and behold, see, that's the thing, actually. Yeah, people thought you were, you bet you've seen stuff like a crystal ball and a plum, and then people have been like, wow, she's a bit kooky crazy, or he's a bit kooky crazy, or they're a bit kooky crazy. But then guess what? That plum turned out to be a purple crystal ball. And you were right. You were right on the money. So, yeah, Defying Gravity is definitely your song, guys. Definitely check it out. I mean, I love the original Idina Menzel version. So, it's the classic, you know. Can't beat the classic. Okay. Anyway, yes, so leave me the crystal ball emoji if you made it this far. If you feel called, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It, you know, it puts more of your energy in the channel. I can pick up on more of it. I can give you more accurate readings tailored to you. Like, it's really real, because I found that that's happened for me when I have commented on other readers' channels. Like, it's really, like, boosted it. Like, so I'm not just saying that to farm engagement. Like, I don't care about that sort of stuff. Like, I mean, I just want the right people to find my channel, you know. I want to make the best community and the best I mean, I wanted to make it the best it can be. Like, I care about it from, I can really resonate with this reading, to be honest. I care about authenticity, and I care about the magic and this, like, beautiful creative expansion here. Like, this is amazing. Anyway, yes, so all the good stuff, all the best, pile number 2. I'm just gonna go because I'm I feel like I've said it all, man. I feel like I said it all. Yeah. All right. So much love to you, pile number 2. Thank you so, so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you being on this planet. All right. So much love. Bye.